Good morning on what is a wet and very rainy British summer day. It is Friday the 14th of July. I am in the reading nook with Kat, who is not ours, who is complaining about the rain. I've got a nice hot cup of tea and a bit of an emergency unboxing to do because I received this package this morning very promptly from Parcel Force for a change. It came through at the expected time and I was not surprised. So, and if you're wondering what it might be, there's a clue on the back there. So he's just nudging me with his nose with my hand holding a knife, and I'm going, yeah, okay, don't do that, Cat. But yeah, he doesn't like the rain at all, and generally looks at us going, it's raining, why aren't you doing something about it, since we seem to, you know, do almost everything else for him, apart from hunt mice and rats and pigeons. Anyway, so hold on one moment, he's just deserves a fuss. There we go. So, let's get to it. I have actually, I need the knife again to unpack this a little more. And again, I'm just trying to get through to the point where I can find the contents. Okay, I need to slide it. Actually, I don't know where I need to cut this on this parcel. What's on the front here? There we go. And what I've got in here is this bundle, which is a bundle of items for Dungeon Crawl Classics Day, which in 2023 takes place on Saturday, July the 15th, so tomorrow. And I have got these in anticipation to at least review some of them. Now, thankfully, the Dungeon Crawl Classics Day essentially it celebrates Goodman Games Dungeon Crawl Classics, which is essentially the retro clone, which is quite singular in its treatment of swords and sorcery, and has supported by a range of absolutely fantastic scenarios. But it also does, Goodman Games also does Dungeon Crawl Classics Day, which is the equivalent of essentially Free RPG Day, but for Dungeon Crawl Classics. And Goodman Games also supports Free RPG Day as well. So some of these are really quite difficult to get hold of, because although the event is supported widely in the United States, it's not so easily supported here in the UK. But thanks to Julian stating that he picked friend Julian Haley picked some up himself from Dungeonland, I was able to source them there, which means I can talk about them and review them and give them a proper review in due course. But we're going to get on with the unpacking of some of this. So this is from last year, 2022. This is the Dual Adventure Pack. I was able to pick this up whilst I was in the United States for Gen Con last year, so I've looked at that. We also have the Quick Start. Now, I reviewed this back in the day, and it's a classic, and it's something that Goodman Games has released time and time again in slightly different iterations, primarily changing the scenario inside. You know, it's decent, and the spells. So once you've got this, you really you've got enough in here in here to play certainly those scenarios, because there's one in here for, you've got one for Dungeon Core Classics and one for Mutant Core Classics, which is the role-playing game inspired by Gamma World and Metamorphosis Alpha before it. Underneath that we have, let's have a look, the release from last year's Chanters in the Dark, which is the one I will probably review next because I don't have this one. It's new to me and it is from 2022. And it's DCC Day 3, a level 1 adventure. So yeah, you can run it using this. So what on Dungeon Core Classics Day? Let's have a look. 2023. Well, what you have is to Dungeon Core Classics Day 4, a level 3 adventure, Clash of the Titans and Mutant Core Classics. In fact, and I absolutely, in some ways, I actually, I prefer Mutant Core Classics to Dungeon Core Classics because I like the post-apocalyptic, over-the-top Wahoo Gonzo kind of setting for it, and it's always a lot more fun and it's clever, playing a lot of the sort of like the post-apocalyptic elements. But if you are able to get somewhere to a game shop that is doing Dungeon Core Classics Day, DCC Day, then you will be able to pick this up. And along with Dungeon Core Classics Adventure Pack DCC Day 2023, 2 brand new adventures inside. So, and this is the one for Dungeon Core Classics as opposed to Mutant Core Classics. Because, so for example, in last year's you had the 2 adventures, one for Dungeon Core Classics, one for Mutant Core Classics, as you can see with the split format. That changes with this pack. And instead what you have is 2 Dungeon Core Classics adventures in there. So, I mean, let's have a quick flip through just to see what we have in here. I will do a proper unboxing of these. So, Clash of the Titans. It's not Crash of the Titans, Clash of the Titans. It's Crash of the Titans. I sit corrected. And the first thing about this, it's a slipcase adventure. It's got a or a slipcase. It has a separate map, okay, and little standees there, which you can cut out and use. Yeah, okay, I'd probably produce that on some card and so on and do that. But full colour map inside the cover. Then you've got the adventure itself, and that runs to 16 pages. You've got basically the advert on the back. There we go. Really fantastic maps there. I really like the way they've done the maps. That's sort of like gives you. You've got the great thing about certainly the maps in Dungeon Core Classics and definitely Mutant Core Classics is the sense of space and what the rooms actually really look like. There we go. And then, of course, we have Dungeon Core Classics Adventure Pack Day DC 2023. And this isn't a slipcase pack, but you've got 2 adventures here: The Rift of Seeping Night and Grave of the Gearwright. Just a very quick perusal through because it is dripping in here because the Nook is not watertight. So yeah, these are the adventures for Dungeon Core Classics DCC Day 3 and 4. These are the ones you're going to be picking up tomorrow. Let me just put those up like that. Right, well, hope you've enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you have, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, then I appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to yet more unboxings in the Nook, where you will see me out here with a package containing a book or game, and in this case a collection of releases for Dungeon Core Classics Day 3 and 4, which I will unbox and talk about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. And in this instance, a cat who is not ours, who is going to be extremely disappointed when I move him because he's now ensconced on my lap. Then please do hit the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing of the Nook, and we'll be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.